Hello and welcome back to the HLBS studios, where this is
Jim.
And I'm
Bud.
Yeah, see? He knows me.
Yeah.
All right.
We met
We what?
a few hours ago.
Let's go straight to the leaderboard.
Yeah, leaderboard time.
Okay, it's been a little bit, okay? You know, there's been a lot going on. We're going to go a little higher, I think.
It's pretty cold out there.
It is.
So last week,
last week,
some of us would say 2 months ago, but last week we did the Evan Williams. Look at that, 7.35.
We still haven't knocked off the early times.
You know,
7.5.
This is very important. The early times is still the sentimental favorite.
Yeah.
Because it's my daddy's drink. And at the end of this month, my daddy would turn 104.
No kidding.
So we're keeping that going for him.
So you were actually oh shit, oops.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah.
Most likely. But, you know, and we gave it, a sipping.
Ice
and
cocktail.
So the Evan Williams was pretty good, but not quite good enough to overtake the early times.
Well, here we are again. We're going to drink some budget booze for you. So what we're drinking tonight is Kentucky Gentleman.
KY Gentleman. What do we know about that?
Just that KY is also a jelly.
What?
That's freaking DEET. It keeps mosquitoes away.
It's pure oxygen. Because you suck all the air out of the room, I need to. I need a supplement.
Obviously,
okay.
Your cigar is still going, so the oxygen hasn't been. Speaking of which, on our last episode, it has been brought to my attention. We do wear our actions right on our sleeve. This is a straight through shot, and one of our friends, friends of the show, had made mention that, boy, Jim really didn't like the cock. That's what do you mean? He goes, I've never seen a man's face turn red faster and actually back up while he was taking a shot. True story.
Stuff was painful.
I thought it was delicious.
It was delicious. Yeah, well, you got an asbestos-lined mouth. I'm very tender. What?
Look over there. So here we are at Kentucky Gentleman. As you know, we have Virginia Gentleman on there, and it wasn't very gentlemanly. So with an open mind, we are going to taste this.
What can you tell us about it?
I'm going to tell you, it comes in at 80 proof, so it's not super high. It's actually a genius move the way they did the labeling. There is really nothing to talk about as far as mash bill or any of that other stuff. Because in the first line, it says Kentucky Bourbon Whiskey.
Yes, we like that.
Yes, we do. Then the next one says a blend of Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. All right, I'm cool with the blend because most all of the bourbons that we drink are going to be blended with other barrels. But the last line that you get here says, spirits from the finest grain, which really means not a whole lot to anybody other than the fact that it's a neutral grain. So basically they poured vodka into this. So why don't you pour us a shot?
Well, I'm glad. Oh, listen to that. It's glugging.
Oh, by the way, though, it is in a glass bottle.
Well, it's a very nice bottle.
And I like the label. And on top of that, it comes in at under $10.
And just I don't know if we said this before, but we try to keep the bottles, or we do keep the bottles under $20. That's what we consider bottom shelf. So literally this one, they sell it from the floor.
You do have to get on your knees to get it. And on top of that, we have been throwing out a lot of softballs. Just by reading the label, you can kind of figure if you're going to get some flavor or not. So with this, let's, without any further ado, I noticed you poured yours.
You know, let's just let this ventilate, okay? Because we do have a small update.
Oh, there you go.
So you might have seen this in a previous episode of me tearing all the floors out of my house to replace them. And, well, let's just see how that's going. Well, it's not going well.
I think it's going exceedingly well because you haven't asked for help.
Bo always says, all I hear is a chip and hammer running over there. Well, there's a lot of tile.
I did notice the elevation of his house has changed. With all the weight he's taken out of that house, that you can hear the house moan going, thank you.
When I go to the dump, I get weighed. And right now, it's 4,600 pounds out of the house, and I'm not done yet.
You know, maybe this isn't for everybody, but if you're, I don't know how tight you are, a good crap, it would weigh less on the way out. So while you're dumping it, you leave one of those behind.
There's been some of those there, but
sorry.
Anyway, the lady at the dump, she enjoys it whenever I come in because I make her laugh, as she charges me $19 to dump it.
Dump. He said dump.
Well, the dump is pretty cool. The dump is fun.
All right.
All right. Well,
hey, look, these Dixie cups won't last long.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, I don't know what I'm smelling, the cigar or this?
It's got a great bouquet. All right.
Well, you know what? Wait a minute. I'm sorry I say you know what too many times. That wasn't really hateful.
Well, you know, there was no afterburn.
Well, because there's really nothing to burn.
I get it.
But there was kind of a flavor in there.
I think that's some of the same fine grains they used to make bread.
Oh, look at you.
Okay.
You go to one tasting and now look at
I
you.
know.
Yeah.
I did. Last week I went with Phil to a whiskey tasting. I didn't learn anything, but I got a pretty good buzz.
Yeah, but what he showed me was a really nice setup that I would have liked to have been to.
Yeah, he wasn't invited though.
No, nobody likes me. I'm only here because of proximity.
Good point. And the cup's holding up to it.
You know what? God damn, I gotta stop saying that. This is nowhere near as bad as Virginia Gentleman.
No, it's not.
It is a blended whiskey. It doesn't. It tastes like it's already on the rocks.
We were anticipating failure with this one, but it.
I was anticipating hate for this one.
Well, drop a cube in there and let's let it run around. Oh, by the way, while we let this cube mix here, we have a really good update here because Bud's boat this week is getting the gas tank put in it. Apparently, the other one was leaking like a sieve, and hopefully Keith will have that boat in the water. You know, maybe by Friday.
That would be great. And we're in an area where they call it Northern Neck time. If you want it tomorrow, nobody's going to promise you that. It's going to be whenever. And it had to be made. We couldn't get one shipped in that actually fit the slot. And he wanted to make sure I had as many gallons in that boat as I could. Which, really, with the extra weight on the engine, I don't know that I'm going to fill that tank when I first take it out.
Well, he's going to have to put center blocks in the front of this boat to hold it down. But
yeah, but
I don't know you got enough trim in that thing.
All right, here we go on the rocks. Okay, ice ruined it for me.
You know, I don't find it distasteful.
Really?
Yeah.
You better start smoking cigars while you drink.
You know what it I don't know. You know,
Oh,
it is 30 degrees outside with 30-mile-an-hour winds. So
pardon the noise, because I'm the one that did the redneck screened-in porch here, and this isinglass is catching it like a sail.
Well, if you can, I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but he duct taped it all together. So,
well, you know, the duct tape's an add-on for the additional wind, but yeah, I'm just gonna shoot this down.
So
just like a college
student.
Wait,
so he phoned me yesterday and said, "Hey, the door blew open on the back of the porch." So I came over to close the door for him, and as I turned the corner, I look out there, and one of his Adirondack chairs was in the creek.
That's a 50-pound chair.
It was in the. It was every bit of 50 pounds for me to rake it out of there.
I have a Ring camera here, and I was watching, try to get it up, get it out of the water. I said, "Wind's howling. It's cold as well. It's cold." He's over there chipping. He says, "No, I need a break to get up off my knees." Then he's got to go lay on his belly to try to get this. But he noodled it. He grabbed a rake.
I drug her out of there. Anyway,
all right, here we go.
It's not bad.
Oh, good.
Well, the second sip wasn't as good as the first one.
Excuse me. I got a piece of ice.
Hand me some cups.
No, you just do that.
I can go in and clean these. We can stick them back in the container.
Please don't.
Oh, okay.
Look, we got a budget for Dixie cups.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if when we do.
I just hope my wife doesn't figure out that I took this dispenser out of the bathroom in our house.
She will when the weather gets nicer.
She doesn't watch the show, so don't worry about it.
All right.
So anyway, this week we will be sporting, as usual, a popular color drink. But this week, because apparently you didn't go shopping, we will be using a unpopular lemon lime drink.
And I feel pretty good. I got Jim to spend excessively on a piece of bling for his new boat.
Yeah, my old boat just sold, and did pretty well on it.
Happy day, more than he paid for it.
So I got, what's all the crap on top of there?
Don't add any flavor. Don't be a sissy.
And he and the guy in the parts department, they talked me into buying an expensive prop.
Well, you know what's funny is the look on his face was the same look that he had when he was doing the fighting cock straight.
It was kind of.
Oh, by the way, thank you. That was really nice of you.
Well, you know,
you gave me a courtesy stir.
There is some more trash in there.
That's all
right. That might
right.
have been from my cigar. It is blowing pretty hard. All right. Well.
All right, will it? This isn't the cocktail. It's mix. Okay. Now, if you're in the mood for a Coca-Cola or something like a Coca-Cola,
and a buzz.
It did nothing for the flavor of this cola drink. But what it did was it made it alcoholic.
That's true.
Which means if you don't like the taste of whiskey, use that shit, put it in your cola.
That would be perfect. See, now, I'm going to give you the 180.
I gave you 90.
You gave me 90. Which way should I go?
Doesn't matter. Well,
I'm going to go this way.
No, I went that way.
Okay, so I'm going to go this way.
Oh, fuck. I don't remember which way I went.
You know, Ben's going to critique the hell out of this.
All right, let's see what it tastes like with this. It added nothing.
No.
To either one of these.
No, it became...
So this is one you can just pull straight out of the bottle when you're sitting around.
Are we going to call this thing sipping?
I hate to call it sipping.
Are we really going to do that?
Look, yeah, because I would drink it straight. The only way I would drink that so far is straight. I wouldn't put ice in it. I would just drink it out of a glass. It didn't have a lot of anything to add. It was watered down from the beginning when they put the clear spirits in it. As far as flavor goes.
Right.
You've had vodka straight before.
No. Never.
We got to try it. It tastes kind of like that with a little hint of bourbon.
I don't drink unless I'm alone or with someone.
Oh, you're like George Thorogood. No, when he drinks, alone. He prefers to be by himself.
Yeah.
All right, Willet cocktail.
Well, we're moving pretty quick tonight.
You think we are, but we're still probably going to be 15 minutes in.
Yeah. Oh.
I know we missed something. We're out of practice.
Wait, hold up.
Just one in each. This is a pre-mixed Manhattan.
Oh.
Look at that.
You can have that ice cube.
Really? If it adds some flavor.
So I'm thinking here, I'm really concerned what my rating's going to be on this.
I know what my rating's going to be.
Because...
But we have picked a hell of a song for this.
Oh, that's right. Well, we'll get to that.
Yeah, we still have a couple more things. By the way, that ice cube landed right on my cigarette.
Yeah, it did.
Which, maybe it's a sign, maybe it's not.
That's right.
Manhattan.
You got another one. If not, we can go out in the back of your pickup truck and find another.
That's right.
Pack. I am impressed that you put the cherry in there. Is that a cherry?
Yeah, it was.
Is it a maraschino cherry?
Yeah, I mean, I could have gotten fancy. Got that one that's really black. You've seen those. They really have a strong flavor. I forget what they're called.
Black cherry?
No, but it's still a... Look, I'm afraid to say the word anymore.
All right.
All right. Smells good.
All right, well.
Well, let me tell you something. The sour look on my face is for one reason.
It done cocktail.
If it does not. If you like the flavor of maraschino cherry mixed with bitters and sweet vermouth, you'll love this drink because it added zero flavor from the bourbon. How about you?
But, yeah, but it was a lot of work for nothing.
It's not going to go to waste.
You might as well just drink it right out of the bottle.
That's the only way this is good.
Yeah.
Although, I don't know how to score that as far as mixing because
I think it just gets an S.
No, it didn't really impress me that way. It wasn't.
And it's not an STM.
No, it's not straight to mix. Yeah, it just gets an S.
It just gets an S.
It does nothing for anything else. If you like the taste of bourbon. So,
this was
what do we?
This was not what I expected.
Well, it still tasted better than Virginia Gentleman, which was STM.
But it's very upsetting to me because I'm a Virginia boy and I'm going to rate the KY Gentleman above the VA Gentleman.
You're using the term boy loosely.
Yeah, well.
I would say you're close to twilight of your years.
Damn, that hurt. It's like, well, you know, I'm thinking about getting, you know what? I'm really thinking about getting some of that stuff you rub in your hair to get rid of the gray.
But you got to stop doing one thing.
I'm going to look like Burt Reynolds.
No.
I'm going to look like Burt Reynolds and have a black beard.
Do you remember the pH level of a certain thing that we talked about?
We did, and...
so if you continue to do that, then it's going to stay gray.
Okay.
Google the pH level of whatever turns to... never mind. All right, so...
Well...
Do you want to try smoking this? Do you think that would help?
No.
No, I don't think anything's going to help this.
No. It'd be like smoking a drumstick. I mean, why?
Exactly. Okay. I was thinking in my head, why did that come up? Okay.
Okay,
so it's time to rank.
Well.
All right.
By the way, I almost lost stuff over here because you got this table so slick. You waxed her up or something.
I did. It's pretty.
All right. Well.
Hey, I used a hardwood floor shine on it.
It did.
Yeah, and it's working on the...
it's slicker than goose poop out here.
Yeah, what do they call this? Ceramic. All right, let's see.
I don't know what that was. Okay, I know what I'm doing. And...
Oh, no way. This is bullshit. You...
What?
All right. Show it to the camera first. Show it to you.
Oh, wow. Oh,
So
that's
I
a
guess
first.
we don't have to do math.
That's a first.
It's a freaking 4.5.
It's a 4.5. That's going to save me having to try to figure that one out.
Got to get the phone and divide it by 2 and add it.
Oh man. Okay. Well, that's good. You know. So as I work on the creek share here, the creek juice of the river share, I should get this correct. Wait, I can't get. Boy, that was a tough one. Anyway, upcoming show, we will be doing.
That Irish whiskey.
We're going to be doing an Irish whiskey for
St. Patty's Day.
St. Patty's Day, and we are going to have a special guest introduce this.
Absolutely.
And we won't say who it is.
But
he's someone.
I'm going to say study your Gaelic.
Study your Gaelic. That's correct.
Oh, we should have used the little red cup. But if you wanted, did you put 2 in it? Did we do 2 or 3?
God darn it. I thought we just did 1.
No, hell no. At least do 2.
Okay. We'll have to. It has been a while since we've done a show. All right. Well. Anyway, we our upcoming show. We will be. The show is only going to be about tasting this, and we're going to have a special.
That's
after St. Patty's Day.
Right.
We're planning this stuff out. We're going to plan it all out.
And we have a special guest for that.
We're going to have a special guest for the tasting.
Spoiler alert.
Live in studio.
This gentleman really likes Tootsie Rolls. But I imagine, chocolate, I bet Tootsie Rolls will probably go real good with that.
Anyway, we have the KY gentleman. That's what's in this jar so far, and this is the river share of the creek juice. Looking pretty good there, right?
And I'll tell you what's going to happen is I've saved enough of all of that you see on that jar, and I have another jar, and some lucky individual can get the recreation of that infinity jar. Because that's going to last and last and last and last. And
so, the lucky person that gets this jar, we should give them a couple Dixie cups to go with it.
Oh, hell yeah, Dixie cups. And would love to have you come here and drink it with us.
But anyway, there's things going to happen, right?
So with that, remember one thing. Kickstand up.
Motor down.
Twist the lid.
But, hold on.
Oh, did I screw up again?
No, it's not screwed up till the camera's turned off. Your song.
Oh,
our
shit,
song.
yeah.
Our song. This may be the best song pairing ever.
That's right. Hold on a second.
This.
I'll drink this.
Okay, you drink that. This could be the best song pairing ever.
All right. To drink this, believe it or not, Kentucky Gentleman is the name of the group, and the name of the song is Rain. Open one of these bottles, listen to that song. I can guarantee if you're sitting there by yourself, you would drink half that bottle alone. Probably by the time the song is over. Enjoy.